Hi Chris, how's it going? It's a Sunday here. That is a Taylor building you're looking at. This is me, deer. So it's sunset. Looks like my camera's not taking the sunset too well, but maybe as it adjusts you'll be able to see how nice the sunset does sometimes look in Idaho. Clouds are like pink in some parts, and it's like a really fluorescent orange on the very horizon with those mountains. I'm sure you're not completely unfamiliar with sunsets in the West, having lived all around the nation, it sounds like. So the place I was in before in my last video was the quad on the other side of this building. This is the MC again, the same place where the Commons is. Right through those doors is like the Commons and stuff. It's a pretty neat place. Probably can't see much of it. There's like a conference room there in the center of the frame, stuff like that. So this is the other side of that same building where the bookstore is. Right here in the center of the frame is the BYU Idaho Center, and you're seeing like less than half of it. It's a lot bigger than it looks, and I live basically right behind that. So you can see some pretty neat landscaping around here. They do a really nice job, especially in this front area. There's like a garden walk over there. But yeah, back to here. This is the Taylor building. Like I said, it's kind of the icon of the campus almost, because it's got a really strange front. But also that's where I have my Hebrew classes, and I've had a few other religion classes there. So I think it'd be cool. You'd probably enjoy the environment. They have like pictures and statues of Joseph Smith, even though it's the John Taylor building. It'd be pretty fascinating for you, I bet. It's also where my philosophy society meets. Anyway, probably can't see them too well. Yeah, there we go. I just have to cut off the sun. Those buildings behind all this, like what looks like harvestable wheat, are the old dorms, but they're not dorms anymore. The one that you can see that's closest up is Rigby Hall, which is where all the English offices are. The one behind it is Biddulph, which is where Kenny used to live when he went to school here. So that's pretty neat. I don't know. Once again, I feel like I had a lot more to say when I was thinking this video up. The sky is really neat. It probably looks a lot more overcast on the video than it actually is. Those clouds aren't really too dark. It's mostly just the sunset. It's a little after 7 right now, I think. And there's more dorms over there in the center of the frame, and they're still being used as dorms. That's kind of the far edge of campus at the end of that road. So this is like a bisection of campus. This is right in the middle of everything, because half of campus is on the other side of there and half of it is over there. And then the front end of campus is the front of the BYU Idaho Center, but you can't see that, so it's pretty big, probably a lot bigger than Sheboygan, I imagine, because never at one point are you seeing more than like half of campus at a time. It's too big. There's too many buildings to see all at once. You'd have to be in a helicopter, but it's a pretty cool place. The MC is one of the newest buildings around. I wish I could show you it if you were ever here in Idaho, but you probably won't be. Well, unless you do, then that would be really cool, because I'd love to show you around a ton of these places. Looks like there's like a chandelier lit in what looks like, I think, the president's office. But yeah, that, if you can see that white haze in the second story, that's like where the president of the university's office is. So it's pretty cool. I hope you enjoy this. This is definitely the longest video I've recorded so far. Some nice sights. Things always look better in person than they do on a cell phone camera, but that's how things are, I suppose. hope to hear a response from you whenever you're able. I'm personally procrastinating 6 verses of Hebrew translation, which is the most I've done probably at one period of time ever. Oh, hang on. The tailor is turning on its exterior lights. These usually look really pretty. There's like multicolored lights that come out of here. You can kind of see some purple up above those bushes. I don't know, maybe I'll have to get a little more recorded later on, but that's my video. Hope you have a good day, weekend, whatever's going on. See ya, Chris.